Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and back to my project pan. So today I'm going to be updating you guys on my progress for my project 10 pan. And in case you haven't watched my original introduction to my project pan, I will link it above for you. So this is the first time that I've ever done a project pan, and I chose to do a traditional project 10 pan with the no buy. So before I show you guys my progress on the individual products and how I'm doing on using them up, I just wanted to do a quick update on how my no buy portion of it is going. So it's been about 3 weeks since I started this project 10 pan / no buy, and I have not purchased any makeup products in that time frame. And I definitely, working at Sephora in particular, and then having a channel and feeling like I want to get new products to update you guys and give you reviews, it was definitely really hard in the beginning, seeing any new product coming into our store and I'm immediately like, oh, I need to get that, I need to do a review on it, or I need to try it out and let you guys know what I think. So that thought process, I guess, or that urge to always get the new product has been a big issue for me. So I would say the first week of the no buy was the hardest. Just that first initial, okay, put the brakes on, slow down the buying that I've been doing. That was the hardest. Once I got past that point, the last couple weeks have been a lot easier. I feel like the further I get into it, the easier it is to not be looking at all the new product. Now there is a lot of new product coming out soon, and we started getting some of it in our drawers and stuff, so definitely there's still a temptation there, especially working at Sephora. It makes it so hard to do no buy, but I've been less and less tempted to actually purchase the product. So I've definitely seen a big difference in that. And then the way that I'm thinking about what I want to purchase, starting to think more in terms of what I have in my collection. So if there's a new blush or something, I'm like, I do not need more blush. It's gonna take me a million years to go through the blush that I currently own. So I've started thinking more about what I actually have and what I could use and what I actually don't need. So anyways, that has made me more conscious about what I'm purchasing and bringing into my collection. So that's the first thing. And then also I've noticed, since we all have our spending money that we allow ourselves in our budgets for the month, and all of my spending money previously was going to buying makeup, so I didn't really have extra money to buy other things that I've been wanting to purchase. So for example, decor. We moved into this house that we live in now almost a year ago, last April. So I've, whenever you move houses, there's certain areas that you might not own anything that fit in that area, or you like to customize the decor, I should say, to your new home. And I never really got a chance to do that because I was spending all my free money on makeup. And so now that I've freed up some of that, income, or some of my spending money, I have been able to purchase a little bit of things to update my home decor, and I've also been investing a little bit more in skincare, which has been really great because I found some new skincare that I really enjoy. So just halting my spending in that one area has opened me up and allowed me to explore some other areas of my life that I would like to invest some money in. So that has been a good thing as well. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are just really anxious to see what I've done so far for my Project 10 pan. So let's get into this. So I am going to go in order of how I showed them in my original video and show you guys where I'm at with the 10 products. Okay, some of these products are going to be harder to show you progress than others because some of them you really can't measure the progress on, but I'll show you where I'm at. So the first item that I talked about was this Smashbox Photo Op Under Eye Brightening Cream. Now this is a little mini size of it, but even though it was a mini size, it took me a very long time to get through this, but I did finally use it up. So I know it looks like there might be product in there, but I've squeezed and squeezed and can't get anything else out of here. It is totally empty. So this I finished off probably about a week ago, so it took me about 2 weeks to get through this little guy. Now, prior to that, I was using it nonstop too for another 2 weeks. So overall, I had a month of use in this. It's pretty good for a little baby mini like this, but Honestly, this product, I wasn't really a fan of it. I feel like it just didn't do anything, so I feel like I was adding an extra step of putting this under my eye and not really getting any benefits from it. So I'm actually really happy I'm done using that guy. Okay, so the next item was this is the Too Faced Amazing Face Powder, and this one I had already hit pan in my original video. If I'm able to, I'm going to try to take a photo of that and insert it. But this is where I'm at right now. So I already did hit pan and had quite a bit of pan showing in my original video, but this time it's grown quite a bit. There's a lot more pan. And then also on the outside edges where there is product, it's thinned out a lot. It's really hard to tell on camera here, but this has thinned out a lot. So I've been using this every single day for the last 3 weeks. And I feel like if I do that for the next probably 3 to 4 weeks, I could probably get through this in about that much time. So I'm feeling really good about my progress on this one. So the next item is my Makeup Forever lip liner, and this is in the shade 3C. So it was pretty far down already when I filmed my last, or my initial video on this, but I did actually measure it for you guys. So I used this little notepad right here, and I'm going to show you guys a close-up of where it is compared to where it was. So as you can see from my mark right there, that was where it was at the original time, and I've gotten all the way down to here. So I've made pretty good progress on this. Now I have been using this almost every single day. I would say 9 out of 10 times I've been using this. And what I've been doing with it is lining my lips and then filling them in. And then it depends on the lip or what my depending on what I feel like. Sometimes I'll pop something over the top of it. Like today I did put a lip tar and Listia over the top, just a little light layer of it. Because this is a nude lip liner, it works really good over the top of quite a few different colors. So I can wear it with a nude lipstick, of course, or I can wear it with like a mauve tone. So, and because it's kind of a darker nude too, it's like a dark brown nude. Sometimes I'll even put it like underneath a red lipstick or something like that to make the lipstick a little warmer and just change the tone. So I've been actually really enjoying this, and I feel like I'm making really quick progress on it. So that's another one that I feel like I'm making good progress, and I feel confident about getting through that one. Now the next one is another liner, but this is an eyeliner from Makeup Forever. This was a little baby size one, so I didn't think this would be very hard to get through. Originally I told you guys I wanted to use it in my waterline and tightline. I did try that a couple of times, and I'm just not going to be able to do that with this liner because it transfers into my eye and makes my contacts cloudy. So I can't wear this in my waterline, but I've been using it to line my lash line here and there, and I feel like this is going to be harder for me to get through simply because I can't use it. It's got such a specific use, and it's not something you touch up on, so it's harder for me to use this guy, but I'll show you guys where my progress is. So as you can see, that's where my original mark is, and it's gotten down a tiny bit. Thank goodness this is a small size, because otherwise this would have been a very ambitious goal. I still feel like it's going to take me a while to get through this, but I know that I'll be able to. Honestly, I think this is going to be the last survivor of these 10 products. I think this is going to be the one that's going to hold me up a little bit, so I'm doing my best to try to get through that guy. Okay, and then the next item is another liner. Everything that I picked, I feel like these were the most ambitious, but this one is the liquid liner, the Milani liquid liner in iTech. I am wearing it today on my upper lash line for my winged liner. This one is impossible for me to show you guys progress on because I really won't know until this guy dries out. It's a felt tip. When it's gone, it has like a, when you shake it, has like a ball inside, I think, to help you know, keep the product good, but I can't feel how much product is left in here, so I really have no idea. But I have been using it quite a bit, not as consistently as all the other products. This one I've probably been using the least often, but anytime I do a wing liner, I've been using this at least as a base. It's not as pigmented as I like, so that's the only the only struggle that I have with it. But what I started doing, which seems to be working really good, what I actually did today on my upper lash line is I'll first line it with this Makeup Forever one because it's pretty black, and then I'll go over it with this to get the more fine line and to do the wing, and that's been working okay. So if I can keep doing that, hopefully I can get these guys out of there. The next item in my Project 10 pan was this Smashbox brow pencil. Now this guy is totally gone. It won't roll up anymore, and I'll show you the tip. There's nothing left on the tip of that thing. It is totally gone. I used this up pretty quickly. This took me, I finished it a couple days ago, so it pretty much took me close to 3 weeks, and it's not my favorite brow pencil, but I made it through this guy. Happy that one is gone because I don't like using it, so I'm glad to be back to my Brow Wiz. Okay, the next item is my Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB. I did mention this in my monthly favorites because I really love this stuff. It actually is really good. Now, this is another one. It's going to be hard for me to show you progress. It's a frosted glass, so it's really difficult to see what is in here, but I'm going to try to do a close-up for you guys. You can start to see a little bit of like areas where there's no product anymore, like little holes in the product inside through the frosted glass. It's really hard to tell, but the main reason I know that I'm using this, or that I'm getting close to done on this guy, is because when I pull out my wand now, a lot less product is coming out. So I have to kind of move it around to try to get the product out, which I didn't have to do that before. When I pulled it out, it was just saturated with product. So I can tell it's starting, because of that, I can tell I'm making really good progress, but this is another one that's gonna be kind of sneak up on me. I won't know that I'm close to done until I just can't get anything else out of it. But I'll try to show you guys a close-up. I don't know if you guys can see it all, but there's a couple spots where the glass, you can kind of see little gaps. So that's as best as I can show you guys. Next item that I brought up is my Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. This was another mini, and I love this stuff. I've owned them before and gone through them really quickly, so I knew this would not be hard for me to go through, even though it was a brand new one, and it didn't take me long because it is gone now. I finished this one up a few days ago as well. So there's nothing left in here. I know it still looks full, but that's all air inside. But this is totally empty. That's all just air inside. But yeah, I really enjoyed this guy. I'm actually sad that it's gone now. I've been pulling for some other primers, but I'm glad that I finished another product inside my Project 10 pan. And then the last two products are completely impossible for me to show you guys progress on because they're mascaras. So it's my Benefit Tinted Primer and my NARS Mini Mascara. Both of them, when I pull them out, the wands are still very coated in product, so I can tell I have quite a ways to go on both of these still, but I won't be able to really show you guys what I'm doing on either one, but both of these still have some time, so that's where I'm at right now, you guys. I've finished off 3 of my 10 products, and I'm feeling really good about that. I think by my next update, which should be hopefully about 3 weeks from now, I'm hoping to have the Bare Minerals primer and the Too Faced powder done. That's like my goal, is to have those two by my next update. And like I mentioned, I feel like that Makeup Forever eyeliner is gonna be tricky to get through, but I'm working on everything. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this update. If you have any questions or comments for me about my project, please leave them below. I'd be happy to hear from you guys. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.